was changed and made new when an angel made his dream come true. And now he brings his dream to you. And it's
Hey everyone, and welcome to Spoonful of Pillow! Okay, 2 words, LaToya Jackson. That's right people, she's here and I'm so excited. Now, her show Life with LaToya just debuted on OWN, and not only were the ratings huge, but it's a must-watch show. She is so revealing and open that she will remind you that it's never too late to start over and take control of your life. Enjoy. Yay! So, can I just first tell you, LaToya, that it is an honor to have you on our show. There are no words to tell you truly how grateful we are. So thank you.
Oh gosh, thank you for having me.
Well,
I'm so happy to be
of
here.
course.
You're so adorable.
Oh, so are you. Okay, thank you. I love your laugh. So I just want to ask you, with you being your number 5 out of 9 kids, right?
Yes, I'm the middle.
You're the middle, and I'm number 3 out of 7, and I'm in the middle.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and there were times that I felt like Jan Brady. It was just I literally it would because not today because now I'm gonna get all the attention because of you, so it makes me feel good. But were there times you growing up, did you ever feel like Jan Brady or not really?
No, not really.
Wow.
We were such a large family with, of course, a lot of guys.
Yeah.
And it was just, everything was so much fun.
Oh,
I love large families. Don't you love it?
I mean, I love it too. It's just great because growing up too, you always say they were my friends. They were my friends. Everyone, I could confide in them. I could talk with them.
Exactly.
And I didn't have that many friends growing up in school because we were busy working with our father at the grocery store. So for them, they're not just my siblings, just like you. They're my close friends.
They're your close friends.
Yeah.
That's funny.
How is it that you I've heard this from a lot of people, but you are just so sweet. It's as I talk to you, meeting you outside, you're such a genuine person. And you coming from this, this family we all know, how did you stay so true to yourself?
Just by being me. I guess my parents grounded us and they taught us very well. Starting out being Jehovah's Witness, that was embedded in you, and you just go from there, and they let you know that this is your job, it's no different than anyone else.
Wow.
And so I think that kind of stayed with me.
Wow.
And you just, like you said, you have to be true to yourself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get it, and a lot of people don't. But you got to be true to you before you can do anything else.
Oh, that's so good. I mean, because I've met a lot of people doing the show and working on talk shows, and I've seen, a lot of divas. And I'm not mentioning any names, but you truly, America, listen up. She's a sweetheart, okay? I love you. Growing up, was there ever a time that you just didn't want this? You didn't want to be in the press, or did it just come with the territory of, being successful for you?
It comes with the territory. Ever since you can remember as being a little girl, the brothers being famous and the whole bit. It's just a part of it. Did I want it? Absolutely not. I did not want to be in show business. I wanted nothing to do with it. I wanted to change my last name. I didn't want it to be Jackson. My father was like, no, you're going to be in show business like everybody else in the family, and you're never changing your last name. It's going to be Jackson. Because I didn't want people to know that I was related.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah, I just even years ago when I wrote songs for Jimmy Cliff, I would put L. Jackson. I didn't want them to know that it was LaToya Jackson. I just hid my identity.
Because you wanted, I remember you told it on an interview, you wanted to use just your first name and not your last name, but then your father said, no, if you want to succeed or whatever, use your last name, the Jackson.
This is your name, it's your birth name, it's given to you, use and be proud of it, yes.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
And now, okay, obviously, I know you've been asked many times to do a reality show, and you just, you weren't ready or you didn't want to do one, correct?
Yes.
But now you have an amazing, high-rating show that just premiered on OWN, Life with LaToya on 10:30, 9:30 Central.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, obviously, we all watched the first episode. So much fun.
Thank you. It was, Paulo. It was so much fun doing. I just really enjoyed it, and I'm very happy. I'm very fortunate too, I should say, because as you were saying, I've been offered so many years to do my own, and I always said no, I wasn't ready, didn't want to do it for various reasons, and then of course I teamed up with this wonderful group of people, World of Wonder. Brandy Fenton, I think Brandy Barbados and Fenton, they were just incredible. And we got together and we went OWN, and we were all together, and it's just wonderful.
What made you choose OWN? Because there's a lot of networks out there. So what was it that you wanted your reality show, to be with Oprah Winfrey Network?
You know what? She gave us the freedom, and it was a great marriage. She gave us the freedom to do what we wanted, and we just loved everything about it, because I wanted to make sure that I was executive producer of the show, so I could control control what's going on and things of that nature. And that was all given to us. Wow. And I have to say, it was a little bidding going on between other networks with her as well.
Wow.
But we opt for Oprah. She's just great. That's
I'm
who we
so
wanted.
happy.
Great,
That's
great,
great.
working with OWN. It's just incredible.
Wow,
People are fabulous.
They are. Everyone at the OWN, Oprah Winfrey Network, Oprah herself, Sherry Salata, Andrea, everyone, every single person. They work so hard, so truthful, so honest, so loving, so sweet. Yeah.
I love those people.
Yes.
I love them all. They're so great.
You know, when I watched your first episode, what was so interesting, first of all, I didn't even know that your best friend was Paris Hilton's mother, Kathy.
Yeah.
That was so awesome to know that. But there was a pact that you guys made, you, your brother Michael, and Kathy. What was that?
That pact was when we grow up and have kids a whole bit,
cool.
that we were going to name our child Paris.
Oh, that's so cool.
And that's what it was. And of course, the two of them, they had children, and they named their kids Paris. And I never did have kids. So I would name my dogs Paris for years. And then, of course, my dog Paris died, and then it became Prince.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was naming my dogs Paris.
That was so interesting to know that. And also, you know, you obviously in the show, what's so great about the show, Latoya, is that we get to see the information coming from you directly. You know, us being fans and loving you and your family, you know, I never read the tabloids. Every time I see people pick up a tabloid at the grocery, I'm like, why are you picking that up? Like, it's garbage, you know? But when we get to see the source, you, like in the show, talking about it, that for us is perfection.
It's everything.
Yes, everything.
And you're right. I don't read them either.
Yes.
And that's why I never really know what's going on out there, because I don't like to read it, because I know everything is fabricated basically. And it kind of hurts my mother when she reads things, and the family for that nature. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to do this show, is because people get it all wrong. They think they know you. They assume that you're this way.
Exactly.
And then they make up lies.
Yes, and I hate it when it says the source.
Yes.
The source.
Who is the source?
Like, come on. The source is the one who works at the tabloid.
That's right.
So do me a favor and stop buying all that stuff.
That's
all
right.
those tabloids.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Listen,
You know,
Paula.
thank you. Listen to me. Thank you. If she says listen, you better listen to me. Okay, so, you know, you're very open. You talk about, you know, your ex-husband and everything you went through. My question to you is that, did you ever think, when you were dealing with all of that with your ex-husband, did you ever think in that time that you would be where you are today? Because amazing how you're surviving today.
That is so wonderful for you to say, because during that time, Paolo, I never thought that I would get away or escape, because he had totally, as you know, abused me. He was very controlling. He had taken away my self-esteem, my self-worth, everything, where he instilled fear in me. And I was terrified of him, because I believed the things that he was saying to me. I believed the things that he told me. When he told me that if I don't do what he says, like Playboy and all the other things, or say what he wants me to say on television, that he was going to kill me. And I believed that. And he said, and further yet, I will kill your brother as well. I believe that because I knew that he knew the Mafia. And I knew them. I knew John Gotti. I knew these guys.
I never knew that until I watched your show last night. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, petrifying.
Yes, of course. And I was going through all of this, and it was like a catch-22 with me. And it's like, you know, do it, no, don't, whatever. So it was just really, really hard for me. And I want women to know out there that no matter what you're going through, you can escape, you can get away. You don't have to sit there and take that abuse. And that's why we have 800 numbers for abuse, because you can go to shelters, and they will provide work with shelters for you, and also get jobs for you as well, so you can continue with your life. So I'm letting them know I went through this, but I'm starting over.
It's amazing.
From my book, Starting Over. So women, you can always start over and over and over again. It's never too late. And that's what life with Latoya is about. It's an extension of that.
You remind me, like, your show is really like your sister Janet's on Control, because I feel like watching your show, you are the one in control.
Yes.
You make the decisions.
Yes.
You know who you are. And I think that's just, and I hope every woman out there can just see this as an example for themselves.
It's very important for you women who are watching, and men too as well. It's very important for you to re-own yourself, recapture yourself. Be you, do you.
Yes.
Don't let anyone else do you for you. You do you. And do what you feel is best for you.
I got the chills. Oh my God. Perfect.
Thank you. It's so true, though. And that's what we need to work on. We need to work on that. And guys, it's never too late. No matter how many times you start over and over and over and over again, you just get better.
Yeah.
Don't think to yourself it was a failure. It wasn't. When you improve, that's a plus.
Perfect example. You are the perfect example. And you're using, like Oprah taught us all, like, you use your platform wisely, and you are definitely using your platform very wisely. You know, in the show, you go back home to see in Indiana, Gary, Indiana, your house. You haven't been there for 25 years, I think, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell me, the minute you walked into the house with your mother, what was going in your mind?
The first thing I said was, geez, because, you know, when you grow up and it's like, wow, this looks so small. All the memories came back. Just everything, just little crack on the wall. It's like, I remember remember that. I remember staring at that. It's amazing, and it's still there. It's wonderful.
You know,
to see.
when I go look at the memories. Because when I go look at the house, there's a house we grew up with my family 16 years, and we don't go inside because somebody owns that house. But just driving and staying in front of the house, that was the time where all of us were together, the whole family. So you have so many memories, like growing up. Because as we get older, we all do our own. We have our hobbies, our goals, our jobs. You know.
Families,
exactly.
That becomes their core family.
Yes. What would you say is one of the most fondest memories living with your brother Michael in that house? Would you say?
I think the candy store.
Ooh,
because he loved sweets and he loved giving to people. So he would buy lots of sweets and he would open the window and he would give it away to the kids.
Wow.
Which was really sweet.
Do you have a favorite Michael song? I'm just curious. Is there one or is it?
You know what? They're all good. I like them all. It's the hardest thing for someone to say which is your favorite. They're all so incredibly good.
It's true. Is it healing for you, kind of like when you're alone and you're doing your own thing? Like, does it give you comfort, or is it just, kind of we just put it on, a little bit on the side?
Well, you know what? It's a mixed feeling because I just learned to be able to just hear him on the radio and not get in a very, very maudlin, sentimental mood. So I'm still learning to cope with the fact that his songs are beautiful and he's not here and try to stop crying.
I mean, he's going to be so proud of you. We're so proud of you. Your show, like I said in the beginning, is amazing. The ratings were high, people. Amazing. So you should all be watching.
Yes.
And I just want to thank you for being on our show because for just having you here, I can't tell you what it has done for me to keep dreaming. Our show is all about dreaming big, and you have helped inspire that in all of us. Me, my partner Patrick. So we thank you so much.
I appreciate it, and I just I love you. They told me
I got my Latoya jacket for you. You know that.
I know.
I went to some store. I said, you know what? You usually like to dress like the guest. I'm like, okay. And this is the first thing I saw. I'm like, ooh, she better like this jacket. So
I do. I love it. It's very cute. That's the first thing we mentioned actually when we got out the car. Jeffrey noticed it right away.
Really?
He goes,
yes.
Okay. Look at this jacket. I love this jacket.
Thank you, Jeffrey. So, Sarah, let's end by saying this. What's the one thing you want people to get out of watching, your show on Saturday nights? If you can just say, take one thing from my show, my reality show, what would it be?
I think I want people to know that no matter what you go through, as I say always, you can come through and succeed. If you put your heart and your mind to it, anything you can accomplish in life. And believe that, because I've been through a lot.
Yes,
and I never thought I'd be here to this very day, because I was promised that he would kill me. He promised me that I wouldn't survive if I ever left him. And I'm here. I'm a living example. And you too can do the same thing. Never think you can't. Never think you can't. If you think it, you can really, 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 really do it.
Wow, what a great way.
Believe in yourself.
A great way to end the show. And thank you all for joining us at Spoonful of Apollo. We'll see you next time. And a special thanks to you. It has been so lovely. You're amazing. And continued success to you. Okay?
Thank you. And I will see all of you guys at 10:30 on Saturday
on the
Oprah Winfrey Network. So don't forget to tune in.
That's right, Saturday nights.
That's right, Saturday
There's the
nights.
link. Go to the Spoonful of Apollo. Go to the website. It's all there, okay?
Great.
Thank you so much, my dear.
Sweetie.
Love you too. Yay! What an honor. Oh, thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye.